Hello YouTube and welcome back to Let's Play BTD5 Steam. In this episode I'm going to use a tack shooter because that always ends well. It really doesn't, but actually hold on, before I do that, let me upgrade that a little bit, and let's see how this goes, because it's on easy and I have the specialty building for the tack tower, so this should do well, I think. It should be okay. I still need some camo detection, but they will be able to pop lead pretty well. And then I'll probably need like a balloon chipper to pop the Moab class balloons or something. But I mean, just one ring of fire can pop most balloons, so having 2 rings of fire should pop all of them, right? That seems to make sense. But let's see. It is going to take a while to get to the ring of fire, but I do have double cash, so it shouldn't be that long. And then, let's see, actually, you know what, now that I'm thinking about it, I kind of just want to place one, like, right here, right in the middle, just to see how well that does. I probably didn't need to upgrade the other 2, well, I mean, I need to upgrade them a little bit, but I probably could have just put one right here, now that I'm looking at it, because that's 1,000, that's 1,000, so yeah, with an extra 2,000, I would have had a ring of fire here already, but that's fine. You know, live and learn and whatnot. But it really shouldn't take that long to get to another 1,000 or so anyways. And then any balloons that I miss right now would not really be an indicator of anything I would miss normally, I guess. But anyways, let's see. Because there's only 3 Moabs. And I am kind of interested in using just this ring of fire, basically. So if I make that ring of fire right now, and then just destroy everything, basically. And then I get an ice tower right about here. Enhance freeze. Snap freeze once I get to it. There we go. Permafrost. That's about 5,000, which means I need to save up about 3,000, and then I can sell my tack towers. My other tack towers. My tack sprayers, I believe is what they're called. I'm pretty sure it's tack sprayer here, like what the upgrade is called. So once I save up to about 3,000, then I can sell them and then get the Arctic Wind, because that's going to be enough to stop all the balloons. Considering the Ring of Fire can already pop basically all of them, it's just I need the Arctic Wind to slow them down enough to really make sure I get them. Then the only issue I have is with the Moab class balloons, which I could take down with some activated abilities, or some snipers, either one, or balloon chipper. That would work as well. And oh wait, haha, forgot about camo detection. So since I already did technically reach my goal, let's get jungle drums, and of course that used up all of the money that I was going to be using there. So let's hope I don't, wow, that really, at this point, I probably should have just used that on a, on an Arctic Wind rather than try to sell that. Okay, so with that, about 4,009. I'm just sell it for 1,000, selling them for 2,000. Okay, still need to wait a bit. Let me just road spike those, and then let's see, just a little bit more. Road spike there. Sell that Arctic Wind, and then just one more road spike on each side, and now I should be good, because now I have camo detection, extra range, extra attack speed, and then the Arctic Wind slowing everything down with the Ring of Fire popping everything. Then I've got enough time to build up my Moab defense, which I'm going to put right, come on, right there, so I'm within the range of the monkey village, but I'm not in the range of the rest of the balloons that I'm going to be trying to pop or stomp or whatever. Pop and stomp and whatnot. And then I'm going to be building the pirate monkeys ability, so that I can use my special ability to just completely destroy a Moab in one go. And then I think that's basically it. I mean, I don't really need to, because there's only 3 Moabs, and the first 2 are far enough apart where I can use the same ability or I can say use one tower to use the ability twice because of enough time in between the two. Plus I've increased the, using the token ability or token upgrades, I've increased the cooldown reduction, meaning I can decrease the amount of time it takes to cool down the ability, meaning I can increase how many times I can use it in a certain amount of time, basically. So basically a confusing way to say that I can be able to do this multiple times, but no, because that's not gonna work. It's just out of reach. Lame. Because then, yeah, that's there. But anyways, yeah, okay, good. They're able to take down ceramic balloons. Because let's see how much. I don't even want to upgrade the range or anything. Let's see. It's what, maybe 50, well, not 15, maybe 20, 30 seconds? Something around there. Yeah, and no, I wouldn't be able to use the high energy bacon. That's what it's called, right? Not just energy. I could have sworn it was high energy. I don't know. I feel like I'm remembering wrong or something. But anyways, so it's around 45. I should get my ability ready, since I'll be using it to take down the Moab. So let's see. Whenever it's there. Well, I shouldn't hear the lead. I was gonna say I should like hear the lead popping right before the end is about, right before the end is about to round, right before the round is about to end. But there we go. Take that one down, and then yeah, I should have enough time between now and round 50. Yeah, that's plenty of time. And I guess I'll bring another one just in case, just as backup. Because before round 50, it'll give me a little 2. Yeah, right there. So this one, I might as well make it Power Frost. But this one pair of towers, this Ring of Fire and Arctic Wind, is enough to pop all of these balloons. So easy is very, very easy, especially with double cash. But again, oops, that was a that was a mistake. But what was I gonna say? I do have double cash, but I've got so much more cash than I'm actually spending, and some of the stuff I'm spending it on isn't entirely necessary, like the Monkey Village or whatever. So let's see, will it get to the second one? I don't think so. Yeah, I'll just use that one. I might not have had enough time without the second one, so oh well. But yeah, so now I'm going to try medium reverse, and I'll see what kind of strategy I can come up with. Oh, yeah, so I'm using Ground Zero, which I pretty much never use, because I just feel like seeing how well it works. Now that I've got the ability cooldown maxed on the token upgrade, I've got the specialty building, of course, for the Monkey Aces, in case you weren't able to see that earlier. And then I'm just using all these Ground Zeros to help take care of the Moabs. Which of course I'm not sure how well I'm going to be able to keep that up, considering it does take a pretty long time, I guess. Not super long, but a decent amount of time for the ability to go off. Although now that I'm getting all these extra Operation Dart Storms, my darts are blocking out the sun quite nicely. And let's see, this side for some reason is taking more damage than usual. which I find kind of odd, but which I find a bit odd, but hopefully my increased number of ground zeros should help that out. But of course the increased number in Moabs is going to reduce the effectiveness of the increased number of ground zeros, and I don't even know how well it's going to work against a Moab. I mean, I know how well it's going to work against Moab. I meant to BFB, and alright, 2 and it's done. But alright, let's clear that one out. And I think I didn't do this one in the right timing, which is of course a ridiculous thing to sell it for. And nope, wrong timing again. Let me clear out with the ground zero. There we go. They're not exactly in time, but they're pretty close, so I like it. Pretty good. Alright, so with 6 of these, I think that's probably good for now. In terms of ground zeros. Oof, that one was close. Also, you may have noticed that I put some tokens into the thing that increases the amount of lives I start with, which is kind of nice because now I've got 160 instead of 150. It's not a huge deal. It's just the last thing that I can put tokens into, and I was kind of saving it for last because I didn't really think it was the most useful. Which seems like it would be more useful than lowering the cooldowns, but you know, that's just how I work. And let's just use some ground zeros at the end. Nice. So yeah, that was on medium. Let's see. Not entirely sure what I'm going to do on hard. I think I'm just going to go back to ninjas, so we'll see how that goes. Alright, so I think 5 balloon chippers should be enough. I feel like I've probably tested this before, but it just doesn't ring a bell. Determining how many numbers of balloon chippers I need to defeat hard mode, specifically like round 84 and such. I've got these spike factories here as safety nets. They're not super strong safety nets as they are, considering what it is that will get past if anything gets past. But I've got that mortar there just as an extra, you know, heavy artillery, dealing some extra damage in the back. But then, as I would like to start calling them, I've got a sun deity over here, sun deity monkey, which to me sounds kind of funny now that I hear it out loud. But anyways, I've got one of those there, mostly just because it has its emblem picture thing on the castle, so I figured why not. But then also because it is helpful, especially against just normal balloons and, you know, Moabs as well. But I don't know. I'm pretty sure this is going to hold, but I don't know exactly for sure. And I kind of want to just place a couple more balloon chippers just in case, but I want to test and see if 5 is enough. So that's why I'm just going to upgrade these a little bit more and leave them as my safety net. And if I lose, I'll just use a continue, because I am specifically testing to see if the balloon chipper, if the 5 balloon chippers are enough. So if I lose, I can just, you know, blame it on that, and then throw in some more balloon chippers or something. Not too many though, otherwise the increased amount of money from the continue would sort of give it away and be like, oh no, I did need the extra money because I can't win or whatever. But I mean, I'm sure by the time I actually lose, if I do lose, I'll have enough money to buy a few more balloon chippers if I really needed them. But so yeah, Balloon Jitsu Master is a great starting tower. I mean, considering you have Double Cash and Ninja Monkey specialty building, it's a great thing to start off with. And then the Ring of Fire helped get the lead popping early on. Plus I knew I wanted to combo that with the Viral Frost. So the Monkey Intelligence Bureau is actually a little bit more just for the Ninja Monkey to be able to pop the frozen balloons, because even though I'm sure with all of that Ring of Fire, Balloon Chipper, Sun Deity and all that, I'm sure the Ninja Monkey would not have much of a problem with frozen balloons, but I just wanted to be sure that I wasn't inhibiting it in any way. Plus, you know, extra attack speed and all that. And I was going to get the camo detection for the Ring of Fire and Viral Frost anyways, so I might as well just throw it into the Monkey Intelligence Bureau in order to let the Ninja Monkey not be inhibited by frozen balloons. And I'm pretty sure, you know, now that I keep saying it over and over again, I'm pretty confident that the 5 balloon chippers will be enough to handle all the Moabs and BFDs. Should definitely be able to handle ZOMG, I think. Maybe. I don't know. It might not, actually. I might need like 8 or 10 in order to take down the ZOMG in round 84. But, like I said, just a test to see if the 5 can handle it. Plus, I mean, I've also got the Sun Deity and the mortars and all the other towers, so it's not just 5 balloon chippers. If it was just 5 balloon chippers, then yeah, no way. But, especially because I also have Big Balloon Sabotage, which I believe decreases the amount of time that the blimps stay in the balloon chipper, so that, you know, they've got more time to actually, or they're able to process more blimps quickly, so that could be a part of it. And then I've got the Call to Arms ability in order to really buff these spike factories near the end if I need to, and the Sun Deity as well. So round 83 shouldn't be much of a problem. And then round 84 is where I might lose because it's a bunch of Moabs. But let's see. Yeah, they're getting through. So I've got to use the Call to Arms. Whew. Yeah, if I didn't have the Call to Arms, I probably wouldn't have made that. But because I did have the Call to Arms, I was able, obviously. And I like that it's taking a bit of time to get through the ZOMG, so once it breaks down into the BFBs and all the Moabs, yeah, 5 is able to take down ZOMG, but round 84 definitely needed a bit more, which is understandable. But anyway, so yeah, that's going to be it for this episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.